Solidity is space. Today, I invite you to use your hands to weave a figure 8 pattern over your chest horizontally, and then over your throat area horizontally. So you're just kind of drawing a figure 8 pattern horizontally instead of vertically across your throat and across your chest. You can either do this on the skin, on the body, or off the body, just in your energy field. Either way. And just do as many as feels good to you. And when you feel complete with that, you're going to take 3 deep breaths, breathing all the way down to your lower belly and taking a long, slow exhale out on each breath. Pause here to do that. Come back when you're ready. Hello again. So today, I'm here to remind us from this centered place that everything that seems absolutely solid as a rock is actually made of space. From a scientific perspective, all matter is made of atoms, and all atoms are mostly space. So I'm not going to get into the specific science of this. I trust that you have Google just like I do. And you can look it up. But I bring that to our attention because it is so easy to forget this simple fact when we are looking at our reality, at our life, at our work, at the state of our finances, at our relationships, at our world, as being something solid, something fixed, something preformed, something just this repetitive and unchangeable. Yes, it seems solid. Yes, it's repetitive. It's resulted as a result of repetitive patterns. Yes, it's been formed and has taken form and shape. And it's made of space, of particles and waves, and ultimately of neutral nothingness, space, which is ripe and ready to be reformed and reshaped into something entirely different and new at any time. So you could call this energy as well, but the space that holds that energy. When you break it down to that space that holds the energy, then you can reform the energy so much more easily. So you can hack up a table, for example, into pieces and build a sculpture out of it. Or you could burn that table into ash and mix the ash with soil and seeds and grow some flowers. Or you could mix the ash with water and make some face paint. There are infinite ways to transform what seems solid. And the same applies to your money, to your work, to your career, to your relationships, to your emotions, and everything and anything else. Where there's a will, there's a way, as they say. And that is why you've been given a will. To make new ways. To make new ways. How exciting is that? The transformation of consciousness around a topic or a subject, like money, for instance, is similar to deconstructing the table. So that you could construct the table into something else or something new. You deconstruct it so you can construct it into something else. You have to look at and take apart the energy of your relationship to money or to work or to whatever it is that you want to change. You have to see how it's been constructed in the first place and see that you didn't build it that way. You just inherited it. Or you bought it. You bought into it, so to speak. And now you get to take it apart. You get to burn it down. You get to put it back together in a new way. You get to make an entirely new formation out of that old formation, that old energy structure or belief structure. The same thing applies to your emotions, to your reactions. But you have to be willing to take it apart. You have to be able to vision it into something else. And you can do that more easily when you remember it's made of space. That very solid seeming thing is made of space and can be completely reformed in ways you wouldn't have even thought of. You could make a birdhouse out of that table. You could use it for firewood, to warm your house for one night. You could put a sheet over it and make it into a fort and crawl inside. I'm sharing this as a simple example that everything you see in one way has many, many, many possible ways that it could be. Infinite ways that are different than how you're seeing it now. And you're seeing it first is what makes it into something else. Your willingness to see it another way is what makes it into something else. You couldn't turn the table into a flower garden unless you saw that in your mind's eye first. So do not underestimate the power of your vision or of your intention. You can change anything by changing the energy of it. Anything. And if you'd like some help with that, you know where to find me. sunnychapman.com/work-with-me. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.